A lot of times when I record, I be sitting here and I be just flowing with it. Whatever comes to mind is what I say. So when I'm not sugarcoating something, it come off real blunt because it's like I'm forcing myself to just say it and not be like I have to think about anything else besides putting the truth out. But I have a tendency to care. So I'll be like, how would this come off? How would this be like this? But it's like sometimes it's like you just gotta put out the truth and just put out what it is. Because this is the truth. The truth, people be sitting there using the truth to hurt people. People sit there and do stuff and they try to find out what they know about somebody so they can sit there and try to blackmail them or try to taunt them, try to haunt them. They try to do stuff like this. And you got people who be sitting here telling you about the stuff that people be doing before they do it. You also got people who be sitting here telling people about stuff so that they could plan for things just because something feels like something's off or something might happen. But they could do it in a way where it could come off like it's blunt, or they could do it in a way where it's like they're doing it caringly. But everybody's not the same all the time. Just because somebody like me could sit here and be like, oh, you're so sweet, you're genuine and kind, does not mean that there is not boundaries and that there was not a cutoff. See, whenever I feel like or even think that somebody is unappreciative and they are especially showing that they are unappreciative, they get cut off. I don't sit here and actually be in the mind to think that anybody has full access to anything or everything of anyone, or that they should. But you got people who feel entitled to having access to people like that and being able to do everything. And then it's like, yo, do you feel like everybody should have that same access to you? Do you feel like people should be able to sit there and overstep your boundaries? A lot of times people sit here and they like to say stuff about people who are psychics and intuitives and mediums and so on and so on and so on, just because people sit here with their own stereotypes and stigmas about said name. You want to just put it under the guise of saying people are spiritual, but then everybody who's spiritual is not the same. Everybody who does something is not doing it the same. And it's only going to take a mature person or somebody who's a thinker to sit there and take a step back and go, wait. Let me look at this. Let me think about this. Let me give this a moment. But then there becomes a thing where people like to use the fact that somebody is mature as a means to do something to them, because they know that because of your maturity, you probably won't stoop to the level of their immaturity until you do something, and then they scared. That's why I said it's like you got people who sit here and they know exactly what they're doing. And if they know that you're somebody, you come off a certain way, they know which way you hope not to go. But see, you show people how you really are. Now me, I'm me. When something bothers me, I'm talking about it. Something's like cool, I'm talking about it. If I don't like something, I'm talking about it. It's like I sit here and I'll be within myself. Will sit here and I will literally problem solve and hash out what I need to as I need to. And if it involves me and somebody else, a person, then I will bring that to said person. But if it's something that it was like I had to bring it to everybody's attention, then trust in knowing that if I have to bring it to everybody's attention, it's because it's been multiple people who have to be addressed at a particular time, not me just doing a one-on-one with somebody. Because I said this before, when I sit here and I have an issue with someone, I take it to that person themselves instead of me sitting there being like I'm putting it out there to everybody. And those people who know me know that about me. Those people who know me and they've interacted with me know that I sit there and I address them. I take to them whatever it is that needs to be talked about. And then after it's done, I'm sitting there going, is there anything that needs to be said? And then we go about either we gonna stay chill or we gonna be over. But it's like that whole thing where it's this whole grudge thing. I'm not doing that. However, after all the stuff that has been going on over the past years and all the stuff that has happened to me, and I'm sitting here saying that I'm going to sue you, trust in knowing that I am. When I sit here and I said I'm going to teach a lesson, trust in knowing that I am. The fact that I said I'm going to teach you a lesson and I had to take it to not only the cops and the feds. That's part of the lesson. And the next part is that I'm suing you because you people, y'all don't know when to stop. And you think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all for somebody to put your life in danger. And if y'all didn't know that that's what y'all was doing with your hate crimes and shit, even though I kept saying that's what y'all are doing, yes, that's what you're doing. So there should be no problem, none at all, with y'all giving me the information that I need and being ready to get served because of the fact of what y'all done. I'm looking for the lawyers that will handle the cases that is necessary against all of you. And if y'all just feed me more information and more things so that I can make this go smooth. Everybody's going to learn something. I had to learn stuff from people I didn't know anything about. A lot of this stuff, and people kept doing stuff. Y'all like doing things, and y'all think that messing with people's money, livelihood, and families, and so on and so forth is funny. And I'm going to show you why that's not funny. And I'm going to take back everything that's mine, including my work. And if you did not know, which I don't know how you didn't know, that this chick was sitting here pretending to me, and a dude, it's been multiple people that have pretended to be me. But I let y'all know that these people were doing these things as well. That they were sitting here and they were stealing from me. So far as they hacked my stuff and they did stuff to me. That they doxed me and stuff like that. That they were trying to extort me. And these was doing this under hate crimes. You know, yet again, I say it again, this was happening. I said people was sitting here stealing. People sitting here was doing identity theft. People was doing intellectual property theft. People was doing property theft. People was putting insurance policies and stuff like that in people's names. They was taking information from people that was supposed to go towards them, getting stuff that they were supposed to be inheriting, and they were stealing it. They were sitting here trying to kill people off so they could take stuff from them, and they didn't want people to know that people was doing things. And people who would sit there and tell you the truth about what's going on, they wanted you to not believe them so that they could get away with what they were doing. That's for y'all to figure out. But also realize that I know about the private detectives. I know about the investigations. I know about all these things that nobody came and said nothing to me about. And I waited for the cops and or the courts to give me the information that was supposed to be given to me since 22, and nobody did. So people will sit there and be like, they hate you. They have so many problems with you. And I have made these videos over and over again, time and time again, where I was sitting here trying to be understanding, loving, kind, compassionate. I was sitting here not trying to sugarcoat anything, being blunt about it, being straight up honest with facts about it, all these different things. And I've just decided, you know what, it's just me just being me. However I feel whenever I record is however it comes out, whenever it is. And if I start sitting here talking and I'm channeling something, then that's exactly what that is. I don't know who you people are when I pick up on you, but you know who I am if I'm picking up on you. And y'all the ones who do it. So, to those people who y'all looking for, I hope that y'all will give me the information so I know where I'm going with this, because I will be suing them. And if you got involved in it and you were slandering me, defaming my character, you were sitting here trying to have me being hurt, assaulted, kidnapped, amongst other things. If you were also involved in the hacking, the tracking, because you was trying to and was trying to steal my mail information, the doxing, and stealing on my passwords and stuff like that to go into all of my accounts and stuff, especially this person in Romania that's been doing this and doing something with Muslims and something else. But it's two people in particular that I'm focused on, and the one is somebody from Scotland and the other one is somebody from Romania. Oh, and then there's somebody from Japan. It's like it's a bunch of y'all, and I don't know who y'all are, but you know me. I don't know why y'all know about me, besides the fact that maybe y'all was supposed to meet me. But if you hurt me, then that's not happening. Nobody sat there and had a conversation with me, but y'all had no problem with overstepping my boundaries. So you should have no problem with getting this lawsuit. And I'm thinking class action lawsuits because not only did y'all do it when y'all was coming for me, but y'all was also doing it and you was coming for the real truth speakers and those people who I said a long time ago, last year to be exact, leave them alone. Y'all wanted to work on attacking anointed people, and anointed people were born and made to be away. They're not people who sat there and just decided they was going to say, I am something. No, these are the people who were the truth tellers and the truth speakers who they was saying, touch not my anointed, dumb peoples. Y'all was sitting there attacking those people. You were attacking me. And you shouldn't have. Everybody who sit there and they be like, oh, well, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't. Yes, you did. And we don't have no conversations that need to be had besides just expect the fact that I'm going to be suing you. Because all of this was inside jobs. Nobody would know anything about what I was doing, where I was doing it, how I was doing it, or anything else for them to be able to take my ideas, businesses, plans, work, and everything, and my identity. And those people who were sitting there trying to do stuff under my name, those people doing fraud under my name, and those people pretending to be in relationships with me and stuff like that, trust and knowing I'm suing you too. I hope that was clear and not sugar-coated, because I know, just because I have a soft voice, people be like, oh, she's so sweet because her voice is so soft. Okay, thank you for that. I said a lot of people will sit there and think that the way that I come off, that I'm not somebody who actually thinks about things, or that I'm somebody who, oh, you would never. What you know. Okay. When I find out who you are, chick with kids, because you've been having emails sent to me for the longest time, and you were the one who was sitting here pretending to be me, having people do something overseas. There's also these people, women with braids, this old chick, all you people who got my books and stuff like that. I'm gonna find out who gave you my information, and trust and knowing I will be suing you. Later, y'all.